All right, so in order to get off on the right foot here, I want to show you around Counseling 53 and how things work. I know you're probably a little bit more used to Canvas now if you had never taken a course online at SRJC before. But every instructor does things a little bit differently. So I want to make sure that you have a clear understanding of how things work for my class. So let's go ahead and take a look. So this is the home page, and this will actually change every week. So what I will do is take down the welcome video and the paragraph, and I will put in a to-do list. So every week I will have a to-do list of what your assignments are and when those assignments are due by, okay? I want to point out that you're welcome to contact me. We can meet over the phone or through Zoom to have a chat if you're having any problems or have any questions about the class. Just reach out to me and I'm more than happy to do that. When you click the Start Here button, it will take you right into the modules. But on the left-hand side, you can always just click on modules, and that's where that would take you in, the future weeks when that's gone. So I have things set up. One, just support for online learning. This is where the question and answer forum is. So if you have a question that you're uncertain of, you can put it there, and that goes out to the class. So if it's something confidential, you would not want to send it through there because it goes through the entire class. But if it's a question about an assignment or something you're unclear about, you could put it there and either I will answer or one of your classmates could answer. This is just how to get into contact with me. So I'm usually pretty good about answering your questions fairly quickly, but give me 24 hours before you ask me, hey, did you get my question? And then it's best just to do the inbox in Canvas to shoot me a message, and I will see that there. I check Canvas on a regular basis, and it also comes into my SRJC email, so I see it there too. And then just, weekends, I'm typically busy with my kids and things going on, so just give me a little bit more time if you're reaching out on a weekend. So you can collapse these, you can close the little arrow and it'll make it, come back together. I like to do that myself. So a couple of things I just want to point out. There's some information here on assignments in Canvas, and I use Google Docs. So this is something that I really want you to take a few minutes to watch. It's about 2.5 minutes. It's not very long, but it's going to explain how Google works with Canvas, especially for grading. So please take a few minutes to watch that video. For Counseling 53, I do not require a textbook, and I will not pull questions for the final from the textbook, but there is a online book through OpenStax that is free, and you can either view this online, you can download it as a PDF, or you could actually order a print copy. And so if we go to the table of contents over here, you can see what the topics are and go into there and read that information. If you want to supplement your learning, that's fine, but again, it's just for yourself. I will reference the chapters each week, and they are referenced in the syllabus as well. Okay, so the syllabus is here too, and you can go in here to see just some general information, as well as, let's see, the breakdown of points, the grading process, important dates. I do a no questions asked pass, and so if there's a writing assignment, this is not a class discussion, but if there's a writing assignment that you need a little bit of extra time on, I'll give you one chance to use your no questions asked pass. Other than that, I don't accept late work. And class discussions, if you turn those in late, they are not graded for points. It's just like you missed class and did not participate in a discussion that happened in class. Here's the breakdown of points and the types of assignments that we do. Mainly reflection questions every week, which is a double-spaced typed page, approximately 250 words. Please double space. There's 40 of you, and I have another class, another 40, so I do a lot of reading, and I'm doing it online, so I just appreciate that double spaced. I cannot open Pages in Canvas. So if you have a Mac and you have Pages, you need to save it as a PDF or a Google Doc to turn it in. The other main process of grades is through class discussions, and then we'll have various assignments, and there will be a midterm and a final. And then if you scroll down here, you can see how each week is laid out, okay? All right, so then let's look at week 1. I think that kind of gets started there is good. All right, so just a few things here. We will have a weekly lecture that either, for the most part, they are things that you are reading. There's not a lot of videos. There's a few, maybe 5 or 6 videos. There's not a ton of videos. For the most part, you are reading the information in the class. And then you can see the various assignments. So we have some class discussions, reflection questions, the student information profile. So for the class discussions, I want to point out that your initial reply is due by Wednesday, and that's for 6 points, okay? So that's here. It's due by Wednesday for 6 points. If you turn it in Thursday, you're not going to get full credit. In Canvas, I can only put one due date. So the due date is Sunday because your replies to your peers are due by Sunday. You can turn in your initial reply by on Sunday, but you're going to get knocked down a few points. So just keep that in mind. It is a little bit confusing until you get used to it. So just remember that your comments for your class discussions, your reply is due by Wednesday. And the reason why I do that is because if you don't post anything until Sunday at 7 o'clock at night, nobody's going to reply back. And so it just makes it nice when the entire class or the majority of the class has made a post by Wednesday, and then you can go in and decide on Thursday or Friday or Sunday at 7 o'clock who you're going to reply to. So it just creates more of a community when it's not the same 5 or 6 people who have posted, early on in the week and everybody else is later on. So that is my thinking behind that. What I do with class discussions is I give you a choice. I'm a huge believer in giving choices. So you would choose one of these questions to answer, not 4 of them. Okay, so choose one of the questions to answer, write a thoughtful answer to that question, and then you will reply to 2 of your classmates on what they wrote. Okay, so that is the way that the class discussions work. And then the other assignment, I'm going to actually go into week 2 to show you here. So here's a reflection question on learning styles. So here I'm giving you questions to answer. You would answer all of these questions within the learning styles reflection, okay? And this is to be, again, at least 250 words, double spaced, and please use proper grammar and punctuation. Please capitalize your I's, okay? It's my biggest pet peeve, and I'm going to take points off if your I's aren't capitalized. So you're not texting me, you're writing a college paper. And so my expectation is that you're using proper grammar and punctuation. I don't think you would want to read my, everything I've written in here if I didn't use proper grammar and punctuation. It would probably annoy you. Maybe not, but it annoys me. So let's make me happy, okay? And so each week has an introduction, and then it goes into the lecture for that week. So this week we have goal setting and learning styles, and then it goes into the assignments. And then I will add in I haven't done that yet, a resource of the week. So every week is pretty much the same, and I think that keeps it clear for you. The assignments are very similar. There's not, a whole lot of change in that. Various things I add in different weeks so that you're not just doing reflection questions and the class discussions, but everything is, pretty set and I don't make a lot of changes because I don't think that's fair to students. So hopefully that's real clear for you and you have a better understanding of how the class is set up. And again, if you have any questions at any time, don't hesitate to reach out to me.